And staying with Nepal, the country has a history of air crashes. It probably has one of the most dangerous skies in the world. There have been 27 air crashes in Nepal in 30 years. On Sunday, they recorded their latest one. A small plane carrying tourists from India, Japan and Germany went off the radar minutes after takeoff. Here's a report that tells you what happened next.
Around 10 a.m. local time, a small plane took off from Pokhara. It's a small tourist town some 200 kilometers west of Kathmandu. 22 people were on board. The plane was headed towards Jomsom. Travel time was 15 minutes. But it never landed. It was a twin-engine jet. On board were 4 Indians, 13 Nepalese citizens, 3 Japanese nationals, and 2 Germans. A day later, their bodies were pulled from the crash site. The plane went down near Lete Hill. There was nothing indicating the plane wasn't fit to fly, but experts say they saw this coming. Nepal has a checkered aviation history. It has seen 27 crashes in 30 years. 20 of them in the last decade alone. In 2019, a chopper crash killed 7 passengers. In 2018, a plane crash killed 51 people. In 2016, another Terra Air flight went down just 8 minutes after takeoff. In 2012, a flight crashed while trying to make an emergency landing. 19 people died. After every crash, the question asked is why? Why is Nepal so prone to air crashes? Blame treacherous topography, made worse by human carelessness. It's not easy to land a flight in Nepal. There's no established airway. Pilots must navigate keeping the mountains and weather in mind. The radar system is dated, meaning there is minimum assistance from ground. So everything depends on what the pilot can see from the cockpit. On a cloudy day, when visibility is poor, flying in Nepal becomes a challenge. There have been instances of planes entering a cloud, losing sight and hitting a mountaintop. Plus, the airstrips in Nepal are narrow. Tucked between mountains and dense forest, if not mountains, planes often end up hitting wild animals. There were at least 70 such hits in 2019, including all sorts of animals, from wild boars to porcupine. Nepal has 8 of the world's 14 highest mountains. It's a pilot's nightmare. The government hasn't helped. The country's only international airport has just one runway, meaning a flight coming into Kathmandu needs to circle over the airport for a considerably long time before being cleared for landing. All of these factors explain why just 14 countries currently operate flights to Nepal. Some 20 airline companies operate here. None boasts of a great safety record, and all are banned from flying into European airspace. Nepal's aviation sector also has questionable maintenance record. In May 2019, a Terra Air flight had to make an emergency landing after its cabin door opened mid-air. For now, Nepal's Civil Aviation Authority has launched an investigation into the weekend's crash. Experts say one of the reasons why crashes keep happening in Nepal is because lessons from crash investigations are never learned.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.